Hello everybody, my name is Karim, and this is my presentation. First I'm going to talk about the background information, then about the thesis, then about the arguments, and after that I will give my conclusion. Background information. When you are 18 years old, you are an adult. You must pay your bills by yourself, and you must get a job so you don't get debts. And you get more responsibility because your parents aren't responsible for you anymore. Thesis. I have chosen for the thesis life begins at 18. I have chosen it because it was not a too difficult subject, and I could a lot of arguments which you can choose, and I want to tell what is gonna change when you are 18. 3 arguments which support my thesis. The first one, driving license. When you're 18 years old, you can get your driving license. You can go to places without your parents or without a train or bus. You can save a lot of money because you don't have to buy a ticket for the train anymore. And a lot of young people can wait until they're 18 because they can go to all places where they want. And for example, tonight you want to go with your friends to Amsterdam and you don't have any transport, so you can go with your own car. That's why 18 years old is a big benefit. And the second one is vote. When you're 18 years old, you can vote in Holland. A lot of young people are against some rules and want to change that by voting. If young people want to smoke, for example, if young people want to smoke in countries which is against the rules, they can vote on someone who allows smoking in countries. So 18 years people, all people can express themselves by voting on someone with and the last one, you can borrow money from the bank. When you are a student, you get a lot of bills. You've got a lot of bills to pay, and when you are 18 years old, you can borrow money from the bank. You still can go out with your friends, and you can do things like to disclose to things what young people do. So when you are 18, you have more possibilities to get money. Conclusion. As an 18 years old person, you can do more. You can do much more than when you're younger. You have more rights. You can do more things without permission of the parents, and that's why I think that 18 years is that life begins when you're 18. I will show you a video. It's a little bit of comedy about a boy who wants to get his driving license, but it totally goes wrong. this was my presentation. Thanks for your attention. Are there any questions?
Okay, but we always say... Okay, so what I always do is I always ask the students to take 30 seconds to come up with a question. Yeah, it would be nice if you could ask something. Yeah?
Does that influence your grade?
Yeah, of course, because now we're going to have a discussion, and for the discussion, you will also get a grade. Yeah? So you might want to ask him, why did you choose this subject?
Why did you choose?
Yeah, okay, well, Reina?
This job I found not too difficult. The other subjects were a little too difficult. So that's why. Any questions? Yes?
Yeah, sure.
Do you agree that 18-year-old students borrow money from the bank to go out and to disco?
Yeah, it's not only to go out, but you need money. If you don't have a job, you can. It's too difficult to.
It's too difficult to what?
You need money. If
Yeah.
you're a student, you get a lot of bills.
Yeah? And what kinds of bills do you have as a student?
For your school, for you must insurance. You must pay your insurance by yourself.
Uh-huh. Okay. And so why can't you get a job then?
You can get a job, but it's not enough. Students always get problems with money and.
Because they...
How many students, have you researched this? How many students
Yes.
borrow from the bank?
A lot of students, because I watched on the internet, and there's a percentage that students always get trouble with money, and they must lend it from the bank.
Why didn't you show us that evidence?
It was a long time ago.
It was a long time ago, because what I missed in your presentation, I'm glad you're the first one, is evidence.
Yes.
You only presented your arguments and that's it. And what I told you is, if you give an argument to support your thesis, you should always back that up with evidence, with facts, with numbers, with diagrams. And that's what I miss, because you say, well, a lot of students borrow money from the bank, but a lot of students is very vague. How much is a lot of? Like 50%? And what year are you talking about? Last year, this year, 10 years ago?
About this year.
About this year. Okay. It would have been nice if you could have shown us the diagram. Yeah? Okay. Any other questions? What was the purpose of showing the clip at the end?
I wasn't being able to get videos about this subject, so I picked up this video.
Yeah?
I couldn't find any other videos about 18-year-old people.
Okay. What else? Can I ask you? You're talking about driving license, about voting. Do you know how many students, 18-year-olds vote? Do you know how many 18-year-olds vote or are going to vote? Because we're going to have an election in June.
A percentage of 86% because they aren't agree with the school rules that are not a lot of with an OV chip card and all the things they want to vote on. They want to change a lot of things in society.
Okay, and where do you get this, or where did you get this information
From
from?
the site.
On which site?
Yeah, I have the site at home now here.
Yeah, but what is the use of that, of having the site at home? You should have shown us. Huh? You should have incorporated that into your presentation. Yeah? Okay. What is the disadvantage of being allowed to borrow money from the bank at the age of 18? What could be the disadvantages of being allowed to borrow money from the bank when you're 18? Disadvantages nadelen.
Nadelen. Oh,
Yeah.
yes. There are advantages because they borrow money and they must pay it back. It's when they get a job, they must spare a lot of money to pay the bank back. So that's.
Okay, you've mentioned 3 positive things which you are allowed to do when you're 18. But are there also negative things which you can think of which might happen to you or which you have to do when you turn 18?
Yeah, you have more responsibility than when you were younger.
Okay, what kinds of responsibilities?
You must pay your bills by yourself. You must get a job. You don't get help of anybody. You must search it by yourself.
Do you all agree with that? Yeah, Reinoud? Talk to him, hè? Talk to Karim.
Nee, laat maar. Ik weet het niet.
Stephanie?
Not always.
Yeah?
They have more responsibility if they go live somewhere else on their own. If you still live with your parents, you don't get that many responsibilities.
So when kids turn 18, do you think that all of them leave home
No.
and
Just,
live on their own?
Not all. Some of them go and some of them don't leave home because they want to stay with their parents. There are another 18 years old people. They go and live by themselves.
Okay, and what could be the reasons for leaving their parental home?
They want to be free. They want to do things by themselves.
Yeah? So that is one reason. Could you think of other reasons?
They might have problems with their parents.
Okay. That's connected perhaps to the first reason. What other reasons might there be?
Maybe they want to study in another location, maybe in other city. They want to stay by themselves and not to go back home.
Okay. Okay. Can you think of other questions, ladies and gentlemen, to ask? I'm stretching this a bit because you have only talked for 3 minutes and 28 seconds. And a presentation is supposed to be 7 minutes. Okay? No questions, then I'm going to leave it at this. Thank you very much, Karim.